So welcome to the part 2 of the series where I am discussing about how to write the title of your research paper. In the part 1 we have talked about some basic tips to write the title and a long form method to write the title of your research article. You can find the link of part 1 in the description of this video. If you have not seen that part 1, I will request you to first go through the part 1 and then come for the part 2. Now, in the part 2, we are going to talk about the short form method, an easy way to write the title of your research article, and also I will be sharing 9 tips with you which will help to improve your title. So let's start with the part 2. I am sure that till now you would have understood the long form method. In the short form method of writing the title of your article, you can use this very short trick. In this trick, the first thing that you have to write is the result of your work. Then semicolon, hyphen, whatever it is, then the method of what you have used. Study of, then topic what was your work based on, among, and the sample name. So by using this short trick, you can make or write the title of your article very quickly. So now I will show you some examples through which I have written my title using this short trick. So you can see this. These two are the examples of a title that have been created using this short trick. First, we write about the results of our work. Meditation makes nurses perform better. Then the method that we have used, a qualitative study, right, of the topic that we were focusing on, mindfulness meditation, among the sample that we had, German nursing students. So through this you can create the title of your research article in a very short time. The second example of this title short method is this. So first is our result, impact of COVID-19, a qualitative study of the pandemic. Since pandemic is what? Pandemic is our topic, among rural areas in India. Rural areas in India is our sample. So you can see by using this short trick, you can create or write the title of your article in a very short time. Now we will talk about the tips to improve the title. In the first tip, we are talking about creating an eye-catching name with the help of a hook. So in the title, you can use a hook that will help the readers to understand about what your work is about. So see here. So first we have a title where we have not used a hook. A business process management based on technologies. Then we have added a hook which talks about what kind of technologies. Since this helps the reader to understand about what your work is based on. So we have added a hook, that is this word workflow. A business process management system based on workflow technologies. So just adding this one word makes your title much more attractive and helps the reader to get an idea about what your work is based on. Another example of the same thing is, so we have our title like teacher's view upon today's technology tool, right? Now we have added a hook here about what? Living or learning. So we have talked about the two aspects that we are going to talk as a part of our research work. The next tip is to make your title clear and concise by avoiding insignificant words, by avoiding unnecessary words or jargons. So you can see an example title here: Teacher's View Upon Today's Daily Use Technology Tools, Living or Learning. So here this daily used word is an unnecessary word, or you can say an insignificant word. So you can remove this word to improve your title and making it clear and concise. The next step to improve the quality of your title is to ensure that the number of words in your title does not exceed 15. So 15 is the maximum number of words that you can use in your title. Tip number 4 talks about to make your title narrow by specifying your target or audience. Is it students, teachers, scientists, whoever it is? For example, if your target audience is engineering student, then you can write something in your title like engineering education funding at the National Science Foundation. So this will get the reader an idea about who your target audience. Tip number 6 talks about including a subtitle to your main title, and all the significant words should be written with capital letters. The a, an, or, in, for, to should not be capitalized until and unless they are the first word of the title, the very first one. If they are not, don't make it capitalized. For example, as you can see here we have also included a subtitle which further explains what we have done in our work. The next tip talks about using a number wherever we can to attract the audience. For example, we can have a title like the greatest innovations in technology in the last 5 years. So we can tell the audience that we have considered the last 5 years as our time range in order to compare or do our research. In tip number 8, we tell you that you have to classify your research in different categories and to select an appropriate title. Like if your paper or if your work is based on psychology, then you can use that same word, or you can use such words which tells the reader that your work is based on psychology, like big data in psychology, using word embedding to study theory of mind. Or your work is based on education, so your title can be something like that: attention based speech model for Japanese recognition. If your work is based on business, then business design for on-demand business expertise. If your work is based on technology, then review of technologies for high voltage integrated circuits. So by using these kind of theme specific works or words, you can tell the audience about what your work is based on. Since title is the first thing that anyone will read, if your title is attractive, only then anyone will go ahead and read your full of the article. Tip number 9 talks about writing the title according to the formatting style. If you are using the IEEE format, right, which stands for Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, then your title should be placed on the first page, center to the top, and 24-point font size. Like you have this example right here in front of you. If you are using the APA format, then this APA stands for American Psychological Association. Then you have to center your title, make it bold, capitalize the major words of the title, and these are the fonts that you can use in order to write your title. And here is a sample title according to the APA format. if you are using the MLA format, then your font should be Times New Roman, font size should be 12 points, and this is how you are going to, and here is an example of a sample MLA format title. So this brings us to the end of the part 2. I hope the things that I have shared would have helped you. They would have been useful to you. If they have, please like, share and comment this video, and if you like my work, you can also subscribe to Learning with Chandan. Thank you so much.